And on Wednesday, President Trump heads to Iowa, where he will hold a rally in a state that he won by 9 points back in 2016. The president, though, will rally for incumbent Republican Senator Joni Ernst, a member of the Judiciary Committee who we saw earlier today. She trails Democrat Teresa Greenfield by 4 points in the latest CBS YouGov poll. With Ernst participating in this week's controversial Supreme Court confirmation hearings, how do Iowans feel about the Republican Party? Joining me now is NBC News correspondent Mara Barrett, live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Mara, good to have you with us. So what are you hearing from voters about Senator Ernst during all of this Supreme Court confirmation process?
Well, Eamon, you mentioned that CBS poll, and I want to point out that when I'm talking to voters, they responded looking at Joe Biden versus President Trump here, and they are split right down the middle. And so when I was on the trail with Senator Ernst yesterday and throughout the weekend, and then talking with Democratic voters here at this early voting site, they and their issues that they care about, they're very divided. Republicans telling me that they're looking at the protection of the Second Amendment and bringing the economy back, while Democrats are really focused on how the president has tackled coronavirus or lack thereof, and climate change. But one thing that they all keep bringing up is the matter of health care. And of course, Senator Joni Ernst on the Judiciary Committee, as we're looking ahead to the Affordable Care Act case that will come up in the Supreme Court right after the election. Senator Ernst voted to repeal that lawsuit, and that's one of the reasons to repeal the Affordable Care Act. And that's one of the reasons that voters here in Iowa have really soured on her over the past year or two. And so when I talked to both Republicans and Democrats, they wanted to emphasize how important the confirmation of a new Supreme Court justice is. Take a listen to what they told me.
We need people who are going to interpret the law the way it is meant to be, not put their political bias into it.
I'm afraid that if the other party gets in, we'll end up with a packed court.
Trump's candidate, or whatever that he has out right now, probably isn't the best for younger people.
I think it's something that we need to explore all the viable options, all the good candidates, not just pick one and just get it in before, election day.
Now, while voters of both parties are really confident that their candidate will win, one Republican woman did point out to me, she said, the election doesn't look like it's going our way anymore when I look at the national polls. And so getting Amy Coney Barrett in early would make me feel better about having a more conservative court. So as we see President Trump making his way to Iowa to rally his supporters for both his race and Senator Ernst's race, they're looking to shore up that extra support. And of course, Senator Ernst's seat is one that the Democrats are trying to flip in order to regain control of the Senate. Eamon.
All right, Mara Barrett live for us in Iowa this hour. Mara, thank you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.